So they put a block on this address.
I told you about Ben Crimes of San Jose. He lost his job at Levi's Stadium when the pandemic was collecting unemployment until this.
Either old from EDD.
His family started getting letters from EDD addressed to complete strangers. Turns out scammers were using the family's address to file phony claims. After his dad reported it to the EDD, Ben got a rude surprise.
I went to go pay my cell phone bill and found out that my card was declined.
The bank told him EDD blocked Ben's account and 8 others using his address. Those were the scammers.
There's a lot.
The same thing happened to Linda Dodge of San Jose. She too was collecting unemployment when scammers began using her address. She has hundreds of EDD letters in their names.
They told me that there was an open fraud case on my card.
Her benefits were cut off too.
So I called the bank back again, and they were like, it's fraud, we can't help you, you need to contact EDD.
Brittany Slattery in San Diego had it happen to her. A legitimate claim suddenly cut off. And now an EDD call center employee who wishes to remain anonymous tells us calls like these started pouring into the EDD hotline last week.
They're saying that their account has been blocked, their account has been frozen, that EDD has closed their account.
The employee said it's not just folks like Ben and Linda getting cut off, but a broad range of the unemployed whose claims are in good standing.
This isn't just 2 or 3 people. This is thousands of people all over the state of California. They're getting a surprise. They're getting a terrible surprise with no alert to them, no text, no phone call. You use your card one day, the next day you try to use it again, it's refused. Your account is locked.
The employee says folks call her right from the store or bank where their cards were declined, pleading for her to unlock their accounts.
They go to the grocery store, try to use their card. The card doesn't work. Do you have another one? No, I don't. And I had a poor guy standing in the parking lot calling me saying, I just called Bank of America. They said that you locked my account. What am I going to do? And this poor guy is ready to cry because he can't get his groceries. Your heart breaks.
Then there was the mom at a drive-through restaurant.
She had used the card the day before, and she's driving through Jack in the Box with kids in the car, and they can't use the card. Calls us, said, my card isn't working. I said, have you talked to Bank of America?
The employee is one of thousands hired through a third-party company to help with overwhelming calls to EDD during the pandemic. But when folks call for help, the EDD computer screen doesn't show the block on their account. So it appears EDD is not responsible. And she's told to simply refer them back to Bank of America, which in turn refers them back to the EDD.
I had a guy waiting
I didn't know they were third party.
on the phone again in the queue to get the answer of, gosh, there's nothing wrong with your account. You've got to call Bank of America. I just got off the phone. They transferred me over here.
And she says no one at EDD told the call center workers why accounts are blocked or how to help.
God, no
one seems to have that answer. Why this is happening all of a sudden and so widespread. Shouldn't they tell at least the people working for them, hey, this is what's going on, because you're going to get a lot of calls? Or at least tell the person, you're not going to be able to use your card for X amount of days.
We asked the EDD about the call center employees' concern. A spokesperson did not respond directly, telling 7 on your side, as we zero in on these unscrupulous offenders, we are doing everything we can to verify legitimate claimants in the mix and minimize any impact on their accounts. The EDD said it has been cutting off suspicious high-volume claims filed at single addresses. But EDD has not said how many valid claims are also being cut off, why it hasn't alerted call center employees to the shutdowns, or how to respond to the desperate callers.
It's not their fault. They didn't do anything wrong. But they're hurting. They're scared.
I think this corruption
right
from
now,
inside
there's
the
nothing
EDD.
I can tell them.